Good morning, everyone. Today I want to discuss purchasing power. What is it? A lot of people ask me that. Really, to be honest, ask me what's purchasing power. It's basically how much money you have to buy things. And so, if you think of it this way, say you have $100 and you bought say gas is $1 and you bought $100 of gas uh, last year. Then next year, say that gas went from $1 to $1.50, or it went from $1.50 to $2. So you have that $100, but you're actually getting less gas for the same amount of money. So that's like the big question with inflation and purchasing power. Your money does lose value over time. Just because you leave it in the bank doesn't gonna mean it means you're just losing it. It's not growing because the bank rates are always way too low. So your money's just sitting there, and it doesn't do anything for you. So um, whether there's inflation or not, whether economy is going good or not, your purchasing power always goes down. It always goes down because think about it. They used to say a piece of gum used to be 5 cents. I think when I was, um, as I can remember, when I went to the store, it used to be 5 cents for like a little piece of gum. Then it went from 25 cents to 50 cents to now $1. So as you can see, the prices um, go up. But do you make more money? Yes, you might make a little more money, but it'll never keep up with basically how fast the prices move. And now we have a new president, and we have a war going on, and we have some supply issues, and so right now it's um, everything is going up rapidly, and basically from the pay from our jobs or the money we have is not able to keep up. So what should you do? That's a big question. What should you do? Because if you go, like I just went to Lowe's today, and I'm looking for a rake that I would have bought for maybe $8, $7. It's like $21, and I needed like a clear plastic sheet for my job, and the price is, usually like $4. Now it's almost like $7 for that same sheet. So obviously I'm gonna probably gonna go on Amazon and just buy a cheaper version, and which right now that's why this inflation is doing to everyone. So we have to pinch pennies, and that's how I always live too. I always first try to pinch the pennies and make sure I save as much as I can. But not just not saving. By saving I mean investing. So how do you combat this? Like your purchase price drop. It's basically to invest, to own things. To own real estate, to own stock. To own a business, and then that's the only way you'll be able to fix this, and then control your spending. If you can't do any of those, you're gonna have big issues. So, and one of the things I'm doing personally is really the stock market. I probably preach stock market the most because that's like the easiest thing to do. To own a business, you have to deal with employees. rent, electricity, gas, heat, maintenance, water. So you have to deal with all that stuff. Real estate, same thing. Similar things. You have to rent, how much your tenant's paying, maintenance, all that. So with the stocks, it's just more of an emotional thing. You just buy it and let it sit there, and then it goes up or down. It goes up or down, but that's all you have to deal with it going moving up and down. So the basic concept of it is a lot of people which I work with still don't get it. You know, say you buy 10 shares of Coca-Cola. Say you buy 10 shares of Coca-Cola and it goes down or up. Do you still have the 10 shares? Yeah. So if Coca-Cola drops in price, do you still have 10 shares? Yes. If it goes up, you still have 10 shares. So you don't lose the shares. So if you have 10 shares, you don't lose the shares. The price might be down, but you still have the same amount of shares. So the key with that is you just have to hold on. I have a coworker I work with, and anytime the market's down, she gets upset and worried. I'm like, you still have the same amount of shares, and she's like, oh, I lost money. You don't lose money unless you lose your shares, and if you have 10 shares, even though it went down, you still have 10 shares. And what do you think? It's just going to stay down? It's going to probably go back up. As with anything, you think all these stocks that were bought 10 years, 20 years, 30 years ago are the same price? No, they're not. They've gone up. You can do your research on this, which I implore you to do, because I'm not an advisor. But you check it out and you'll see. I think maybe 99% of stocks from the original price they started with have gone up. And this is what I try to tell her, but she doesn't. She doesn't get it, no matter how I say it. But you do not lose money when the stock is down. You only lose it when you sell that stock. So if you're a long-term holder, you just got to ride the wave. And the thing is, when it goes up in price, so say you have one share of Coca-Cola and it went to $100. That's good. You made a lot of money, but if you buy any more, you're paying a higher price for it. But if it's gone down from $50 to $30, that means it's on sale. So that means you should buy more. And that's the thinking of with stocks, is learning to buy when it goes down. Because same thing in the supermarket. Sometimes, like I worked in the supermarket industry for over 17, 18 years. And the same thing, when something goes on sale and it's a ridiculously low price, some people stock up on it. Most of the time they stock up on it, as long as it's something that's not gonna expire, within the next few months. Like say, there is some dry canned food, and it goes like 10, 10 for a quarter, 10 for 20, whatever the sale is. Say it goes on sale. Do you just buy one or two? No, your mindset is like, oh, this is a steal. This is like a deal. And then you buy as much as you can because it's going to be here for the long term. This thing is going to last years. So you buy a whole bunch of it, and then it goes up. Eventually the price will go up, and then anyone else who buys it, they're paying more money for it. So the same thing is the stock market. If it goes down, it's on sale because one thing is, why is it down? And most of the time, it's not because of the company, because the companies are making money. You think Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Apple, Campbell's Soup, you think they don't have the management in place and you think they're not making money? They're making money. So the thing is, we just see them, see the stock going down, and some people think, oh, they're losing. No, they're not losing money. I mean, there are a few occasions where that happens, but it's more that people are in fear of something happening. Maybe it could be a sales report from the company. The sales are down, but they most likely made a profit. But the sales are down for the quarter. So you can't always look at that and think, oh yeah, the stock is going down. It's going to implode. No, it's just the fact that people are going on fear, and this is what the news media does to you. You watch the news, they'll bait you into selling. They'll bait you into selling at a low price and then buying it when it goes up. You don't wait for good news to start buying the stock. You start buying it now. It's the same thing with what happened when you wait till New Year's. You don't wait till New Year's to make your resolution. You start doing it now, and then once it hits a New Year's Eve and day, you continue that resolution and keep it going. So we can't do things based on fear or emotion. You got to be logical with our thinking. And really, this is why I made this video today. So because maybe my coworkers see it, because I could explain this so many times and it's still the same thing. Goes down. I lost money. I lost money. I lost money. Or when it's up, oh, I made money. But you don't lose or make the money until you sell it. So it doesn't matter if it went up to $10,000 more. If you do not sell it, you didn't make that money. So the only time you make that money is when you sell it, when it goes higher, or you lose money if you sell it when it goes lower. So this is just two trains of thoughts. I know I got a little off topic, but this deals with purchasing power because you can control this in the stock market. When you see it down, you use your money to purchase the stock at a lower price because in the future it'll go up higher. So you can control the purchasing power when you watch a stock. It might stay up for a week or 2 weeks, or it could go down tomorrow. It could go down any second, but you can watch it and you can start buying based on that. If you're a beginner, then you just buy fractional shares. And the one thing I always say is to stay diversified. I always diversify. I have many stocks, and almost every single day I put money in there. Almost every single day. I would say, the minimum is $25 a day I put in. But I put it every day because I know in the future that I'm buying, whether it goes high or low, I'm buying, and then it'll even out. And then one day I'll be able to retire off that. And the total key in a stock portfolio is the dividends. So what is the game changer is the dividends. What money you make off off the stocks. So that, I mean, obviously I'll have later videos on that. But that's why I want to just end with this. Like, your purchasing power is very important if you know how to control it. And you don't need someone to tell you what to buy or how to buy, but you can see the prices. They're going to keep going up, and things are might go back to normal or it might go higher. But the best thing you can do is get in control of that and start buying in the stock market. Open up a brokerage, and you can look at all the prices, do your research, see what Apple was 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, and you can wait. It's a waiting game, because there's a percentage of people that just wait for you to sell it low, and that's when they buy it low. And then once it goes high, they'll sell you on it. So they'll have good news out in the news media, because news media is controlled by people who probably own stocks, right? And who have millions and billions of dollars. So you think they don't know that good news is coming out before? If they hear something about Apple, you think they're gonna, you think they're not gonna buy some and then put it out in the news? Yeah, that's how it works. They basically, if they know, oh yeah, it's gonna be good news. Apple made, so much profit. They're gonna buy it now, put the news out, and then it's gonna skyrocket the price, and then they sell it. So that's the game that's being played. So do you want to be a part of that game? That's the biggest question. So to end this, purchasing power is very important. Pay attention to it. You know what you're buying. You know what things cost, and you know it keeps rising. So only you can control it. You can control the cost. You see what you're buying, you can figure it out. You don't need me to put this video out just for you to figure this out. So I implore you to take a second look and think things through, and really do your research. All right, I'll see you on the next video. I have a lot of videos on finance, and please check them out. And let's build a great community together. Subscribe and like down below. Support the channel. Helps me out. Helps me to grow. And let's build together. This is my journey, and I hopefully you can learn from this, and you start your own journey, and we get wealthy together. Take care and have a good one. Bye.